Larson with Up Above Adventures, and we have Captain Darren and Ricky Valone with us. How are y'all doing?
Doing amazing.
Doing good. You're a captain?
I'm a captain. Are you a captain?
I am a captain.
Yeah, well, nice
I'm
to
a
meet you,
captain.
Captain. I'm Captain Darren.
Which boat are you running?
Oh, I'm running the 25 Haney Magnum.
I'm running the 55 Viking.
Oh, yeah?
It's in the shipyard right now, but we'll eventually get out of there.
I'm co-captain on that with you.
You are. You
Awesome.
are.
Do you also run the Second Chance?
I do. I do run the Second Chance, and that's our jetty boat.
Are you owner-operator?
Owner-operator, and same just like the Haney. You're owner-operator of that.
I am.
The good news is we got 3 boats, and that's pretty much all the boats you need for running out of Galveston.
Come on. Inshore, jetties, offshore.
Make it happen, Captain.
We got the whole list.
Yep.
Everything.
Yep.
And the whole tackle box.
Yes, sir.
And this is spring fishing, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to go over.
Jetty fishing?
Jetty
Jetty fishing?
fishing.
Yeah. It's comboed up.
Yeah?
Yep. No fences in the sea, right?
No fences
Spring,
in the sea.
fall, winter.
There's
Anytime.
sandbars. Those are kind of like fences.
Yeah, it's true.
Gotta stay away from those.
Yep. You want to hit it. You want to hit it harder so you clear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wide open.
Wide open.
Exactly.
You can do that good with a 400 on that Haney, right?
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to push the boat out. Once you get
No.
stuck. No.
Didn't that run into y'all? Didn't that happen to y'all recently?
It did.
Yeah.
Low tide?
Low tide.
Super low tide.
Yeah.
Coming out of Karankawa. I cut through the ICW.
It's a hard turn there.
I missed the cut by like 5 feet.
That happens.
And I was the only one wearing waders. So,
Yeah.
You went to work, huh?
yeah.
Who put you to work?
Captain Darren over
Captain
here.
Darren.
That would be me.
He's a smart guy. Didn't bring his waders.
Smart guy,
I
got the
don't blame
boat
him.
stuck.
Yeah. It happens.
It happens. You don't fish West Bay unless you get stuck.
It's going to happen.
It's gonna happen. It's
gonna
West Bay.
happen.
It means the deepest it's gonna get is like maybe 7 foot.
Y'all fired up for March for jetty fishing? Spring
yeah.
break?
Yes,
Ready for the
sir.
trout to be running in them jetties.
Yep.
Around the
Oh,
corner.
yeah.
Get out of this cold.
Free line
Do
and
a little
shrimp.
warmer water? Mm-hmm. Is that how you like it?
Oh, I love free line shrimp.
Do you?
Oh yeah, all the way. Every now and then, if you want to get a little bit deeper for the redfish, add a split shot. Just
Yeah.
one, not too many. Just one. Drop that thing down. Drop my shrimp down. Croaker. I hear you like
Croaker.
to fish croaker.
Croaker. Yes, that's where it's at with the chatterweight. Oh, yeah. Make some noise with it. Have like what? I don't know, 2 foot leader, chatterweight. Got your croaker at the end of it.
Yeah.
Good day.
You liking it?
Oh, yeah.
You use circle hooks?
Croaker
Croaker hooks?
Yeah.
Kale hook.
J hooks? Kale hooks?
J.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. There you go.
What's
Big-
really cool,
big
too.
kale guy. Big kale hook guy.
The vegetable?
Vegetable, yes. I like to tip the hook with the kale.
Yeah.
Yeah. I recently saw a video. This gentleman was kayak fishing, and he was using black eyed peas for catching sheepshead.
He was
Yeah.
doing well.
Canned corn
He
too.
was
It
doing
was
well.
working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was working.
He was pulling them up.
So we all know sheep's head are a little underrated, but they are good to eat if you know how to clean them. But
You know they're actually in the
I never
snapper
knew I can
family.
get 5,000 pieces of bait for $1. That's my
Dang
favorite
it.
thing.
Right?
Yeah.
They're in the snapper family. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Pretty cool. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, snapper or sheepshead are in the snapper family actually.
They
They're
have some.
actually called bay snapper. They'll sell them at restaurants as bay snapper.
Bay
Jetty,
snapper.
jetty snapper. Yeah.
They got that smile on them.
Yeah.
Their teeth.
Human teeth.
Human
Did
teeth.
Did you say black eyed peas?
Black eyed peas.
Black
Not
eyed
the
peas.
Real
band.
thing.
Not the band,
Yeah,
but
real
the
thing.
can.
You get a
The
can of
can.
it, put it on. Yeah. Pull them
I
up.
saw it last week and it actually worked. Now, I don't know how great his editing was on the video, but for what I saw, it worked.
Was he out of Galveston?
I have no clue.
I see a lot of stuff like that, like in Florida. I've always wondered if it works. I've never tried it.
Well, you always try it.
It's always kayakers. You never see people doing that on a boat, though.
Yeah, I can see it. You know, if you get on the boat, it could be a little embarrassing.
That's what I was about to
Probably.
say.
So at least it's one guy, one kayak, one can. You know, one of those deals, and everyone's gonna sit there and watch you and criticize you. But
he
if it
does
works,
well.
it works. You know, I remember being a kid fishing the bayous for carp and using dough balls and corn and whatnot. And
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we had no money then. And
I mean, think about
you do whatever you
catfish,
can to
too.
catch fish.
Oh,
You
catfish.
can use anything for
I
catfish.
love catfish. Like, go buy a little $1 pack of bar-ass hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Cut them up into 1-inch chunks.
Maybe use Vienna
Put
sausages.
them in a, yeah, that could work too. Put
Could
them in
work.
a gallon-sized baggie and dumping it full of Jello.
Yep.
Yep, absolutely.
The
Favorite thing
smellier,
ever.
the better.
Yep.
Gotta love catfish. That's what they haven't had in a while is blackened catfish. When last time you eating catfish?
I had gaff top the other day.
You sure you want to put this on podcast?
Yeah, gaff
You
top.
can't put that on
Gaff top are-
podcast.
Gaff top are good.
Okay.
Super underrated.
You ate gap top?
Yeah, gaff top are good.
You know what? I always hear people talk about eating gap top, but I never see anybody take any home.
Oh yeah,
He secretly takes them home.
I love them.
He's like, just put that in the box.
They taste just like a blue cat.
Well, if they're going home with the customers on the
Got her
the
hooked.
Robalo Second Chance, they're gonna have their own cooler. This slime is unreal.
Oh, what you got to do is you got to fill it whenever the ice box, whatever, fish box, whatever you want to put them in. You put them in there and you slush them. You put them in there with ice water.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Makes
it'll-
sense.
So it
yeah,
takes the
then
slime?
it doesn't stick to your walls and stuff like that.
So you're like Bill Nye the Science Guy of gaff tops, right?
Gaff top.
Can't wait to see this.
Drop shot rigs with chunks of shad.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So I heard if you put them on a stringer behind the boat and drag them, they take all the slime off. I don't know how morally
You-
that
you
is.
know-
to
you know
drag
why it
fish
takes the
behind
slime
your
off?
boat.
You know why it takes the slime off? Because sharks come and eat them.
Takes everything off.
True story.
I believe it. I believe it.
True
Spring
story.
fishing.
Action.
What are you catching in the spring? What are we looking for at the jetties in the spring? What's out there?
Everything.
I'm gonna let
Trout.
Gaff Top man answer that.
Yeah.
Besides Gaff Top, what else you like, Darren?
Spring fishing in the jetties is a little different. Definitely, you're still working with your winter tides, and you're a little bit cooler of water, so you're gonna have your sheep's head run. And I mean, it's not uncommon to go out there and catch a limit sheep's head in an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's really not uncommon. Black drum are gonna be running there too. We're gonna start getting more reds still coming in. You're gonna find your slots around that time. A lot more slots being caught at the jetties, stuff like that. A little bit prior to shark season, which comes a little bit later towards summertime. But yeah, I mean, springtime, trout. I'm all about the trout and redfish. That's mainly what I target. I don't really go after, I go after
So
everything.
you're out the Gaff Top business.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't blame you.
Yeah,
I don't blame you.
yeah.
That was easy to convince you the last 42 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Gaff top are good whenever it's a really crappy day fishing and you need something to resort to, and they want to load their cooler full of meat. I mean, it's
At least
super
you're
easy.
catching fish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a really white meat, very white meat.
They're
Fries
funny
up
catch too.
great.
I mean, gaff
Oh yeah, they're
catch.
blast.
Oh, yeah.
I've caught them on lures before. Chasing birds in the bay, and you think you got a bunch of
I
trout.
think you got a bunch of
So
trout.
they hits the water. It's a 6-pound
No,
Gaff Top.
I've seen them rolling over top
And
of
they'll
each other
circle,
under
too.
birds. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It happens.
I've chased slicks before in the bay too when they end up being gaff top, not trout.
Yeah.
They'll circle, make you think it's a trout too.
Oh yeah.
And
Liar
after the
birds.
first 4 seconds, like I might have a red. Then you just go, man, it is.
Yep.
It's a Gaff Top.
you feel the nose digging.
The fight's good, life's good, we're fishing. That's
You're
what it's all
having fun.
about.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you can just take off the Gaff Top home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
That
actually
sound
gonna
fair
send them
enough?
home with you so you could try them.
And I'll put them on Craigslist and sell them or something because I want nothing to do with Gaff Top.
Somebody'd probably buy it.
Craigslist. Hey, these have been sitting in my cooler for a week. Come get them.
Yeah,
Come
why
and
not?
get it. Come and take them.
Come and get it. Come and get it.
Sheephead start running in March, right? Is that when we start seeing the sheephead run in the jetties?
Yeah.
Late February, early March?
Like March, middle of March. Yeah.
Well, March through April, that's about what it was last year. It hit that second week of March getting real strong. It was the water was clear. I noticed that last
Yeah,
year.
second, third week of March, kind of around spring break,
Mm-hmm.
they really kicked off. Like towards the end of spring break, even the beginning of spring break was still kind of slow, but right after spring break, man, it was on.
As long as the
Yeah.
clarity's clear, the
Oh,
water
clear.
clarity.
Oh,
makes
we were
a
sight
game day
casting them.
difference.
We were
Yeah.
just driving another jetty, sight casting these sheep's head. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
it was awesome.
What kind of lures do y'all use?
Live shrimp.
Live shrimp.
Yeah, we'll break
Live
shrimp in
bait.
half on the sheep's head. If we're throwing lures, I'll throw down south, some cocoa. Just kind of
DSL.
depends what's going on, and of course the customer.
Yeah. What they're
Customer wants
comfortable
some
with.
throw bait, we're going to throw bait. They want to throw lures, we'll throw lures. It's really up to them. We figure all that before the trip,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then of course kids got to have the bait. They're more excited about playing the live when they were fishing these days, so
Got to be careful with that.
it all works out.
Got to be careful with them playing the live well.
Yes, sunscreen in their hands and dunking the live well.
Yep.
Killing the fish, killing the shrimp.
Cheetos, eating
Cheeto
Cheetos, and
fingers.
sticking their fingers in there.
Yeah.
Gotta
It's
be
like-
careful with Cheeto fingers.
It's like having globs of sunscreen in your hand, and then it turns all your fiberglass yellow and pink on the boat.
Yeah, and then you
That's
gotta
really
let the
exciting.
sun cook it off.
Yeah, only UV rays get it off.
Yeah.
You know that whole deal?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, we had a customer a few years back, and all that happened, and I told them not to do it. They still did it, and whatever. It's not their boats. They don't care, right? So, but moving forward, all that finally comes out months later, and we had a gentleman show up with brand new blue jeans on. He got a little wet, got a little rough, and the combing pads on the boat turned
Turn
blue.
blue. Oh my
Everywhere.
goodness.
So,
I had a lady on the boat, and she like doused herself and sunscreen, and we had a front coffin box in this contender I was running. It was white, beautiful white coffin box, and she had laid down on it, and you could see an entire body line outline of orange from the sunscreen, where you could see her bikini line.
Yeah.
And that was the only parts that was white.
Yeah. Where it wasn't touching.
Right.
You know.
Where there was a sunscreen. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pain in the butt. I mean, we got to take care of these vessels, keep looking sharp for the next customer. And
Oh yeah, people get on it. What is this?
some people don't believe it's real. Like, use the spray, but do it on the dock before you leave. And
Yeah.
Get down
The
on in.
overspray is crazy. Mm-hmm. Oh, getting it on fishing line. Oh, there goes your bite.
Yeah, it's
You
over.
ain't catching nothing.
It's amazing one little thing can do, you know?
Littlest thing.
Yeah,
Simple things.
part of it. It's,
And you want to be a boat captain.
And you want to be a boat captain. There you go.
Oh my goodness.
They don't teach you that in captain school, do they?
Nope. Shout out Kyle Slaughterhouse.
Oh yeah, old Kyle Slaughter. Wonder if he's going back to Alaska. You know, have you talked to him?
I haven't talked to him.
We need to give him a call. Check in with him. We had a good trip with him last summer.
That was fun.
It was a good trip.
Some
Damn
people
good
got
trip.
bored sword fishing.
It happens. It's a boring thing to do.
It is.
It's extremely boring. But when it goes down, it goes down.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of people need to realize. You know, it's just
Caught a lot of
it's a
tuna on that
patient
trip.
game.
Lot
Yeah.
of tuna.
Yeah,
Caught over 90.
enough to where we're running out of ice. Luckily, we have an ice maker on
Yeah.
the boat.
Yeah.
That
So
wasn't
looking-
working. It would have been bad.
Looking inshore, what pattern changes during the spring? When you're inshore fishing, marsh fishing, shallow water fishing?
Activity.
You start pushing-
Activity,
So
temperature.
inshore, you get your temperature starts coming up, so your oyster reefs, stuff like that, start opening up a little bit more, and they start producing more, scent, stuff like that. So fish want to go up, and they're hugging on this oyster a little bit harder, eating bait fish that are up there, eating on the oyster, obviously.
Bunch of crustaceans to get on top of.
Oh
and
yeah,
whatnot.
absolutely. So like springtime, the water's warming up. It's gonna be about 65 degrees, maybe pushing 70. So that's whenever you really want to start pushing those oysters instead of fishing deep holes. You want to move away. But yeah, I mean after that, it starts. You start getting into the fishing live stuff. Fishing the jetties are all live rocks. So they have so much coral on them, and it's not the pretty coral you see on the videos of all the cool hot pink colors, yellow, stuff like that. I mean, it's algae, but that's live coral, and people don't realize that. But fish come up and eat on that. Pigfish, grunts, everything come and eat on that, and big fish eat that, and then bigger fish eat those. It's a full chain cycle
Food chain.
food chain. That's what I was looking
Yep.
for.
Well, and the good thing too about Galveston, we got one of the biggest jetty systems in the Gulf Coast.
Oh, yeah.
Literally. So we got variants of options to do with east winds, south winds, southwest winds, where we can go, get away from the jetties, get away from the wind if it's bad, and then obviously, you get the perfect wind that day.
Right.
The water clears up. You're catching your pup drum. You're catching your sheep's head. There's big trout are coming through first thing in the morning, right at dark, and it's just game on.
Yeah.
It's just
It's a good day.
great jetty system.
Absolutely.
I really do love it. There's always something to do on our jetties.
Absolutely.
Jetties are south, and we got our boat cut.
Our boat
for our
cut.
favorite.
Oh, yeah.
For our favorite tides and currents that are working through there, and that boat cut be real producey first thing in the morning, later on in the afternoon. But then you got to do the Galveston boat dance with 794 people on it, by
Yeah.
10 a.m. So you always got to have Plan B.
Always.
You got to be able to.
Well, that's the nice thing
get
about
up.
our jetty system, is right over there. You can actually run a little bit inshore and still be in deep water, and you can actually fish the inshore wells, the gas wells that are back there.
Absolutely.
And you catch a good wind, and there's clean water back there. Those fish that are on the jetties are just as much on those wells too.
Absolutely.
So catching sheep's head, redfish, trout, pup drum, all of that are on those too. It's just you don't want to deal with the crowds. All right, we're gonna go over here, and we're
Plan
gonna
B.
go. We're gonna go
Yeah.
catch them over here. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Great plan B.
You can't forget about home plate and getting west of the Pelican Bridge.
Yep.
And go fishing those man-mades over there that Texas A&M Galveston did.
Yep.
And
Definitely.
that's a great spot. We've got some good flounder back there.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Real good flounder.
That's the place.
It is cool. And plus it's still close to our marina. We can get
Right.
back and forth safely and and be able to communicate with other captain friends, see where bites are happening and whatnot.
Right.
And
Channel
At the end of the day,
17
it's-
on the radio.
at the end of the day, it's Galveston. There's always
Right.
somewhere to go.
Yep.
I mean, it's a
Oh,
big
you get the
basin.
Texas City Dike too.
Absolutely.
If you ever want to walk in and fish, that's a good place to go fish.
Can't forget about the dike.
Can't forget about the dike.
Watch out for the ships, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Watch out for the ships.
Big wakes.
Big rocks too.
Sharp
Absolutely.
wakes. Yeah.
Can't forget about Dickinson Bayou, Moses Lake.
Moses Lake, Clear Lake.
Even Clear Lake.
In the wintertime, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, big trout on the floodgates.
Absolutely. For sure.
I got a lot of friends over there fishing, throwing lures. And they're limiting out in hours, in an
Yeah.
hour,
Especially
quickly. Very
those
quickly.
rocks going to the Lakewood Yacht Club. You can
Right.
slot
Oh,
right
yeah.
out quick over there.
Yep.
Ricky, can you tell us a little bit about your boat, what you're running, where you're going,
Yeah,
springtime?
yeah, we got it's a 2520 Robalo. Boat was rebuilt in 2013. It's got a glass and transom on it, gill bracket, twin 225, so she scoots and boogies.
Definitely.
I got saddle fuel tanks in it. Just got a new Furuno unit for it a couple weeks ago, and it's got many upgrades on it. Big, good, comfortable jetty boat, especially if you come in the springtime jetty fishing. It can get a little rough, get a little bumpy. It's a real stable boat, real dry. It's got live well. It's got everything you need, safety equipment, EPIRBs, radar, the whole 9 yards.
Good to have that.
It's just a good boat. Lots of room. We can fish 5 people on it extremely comfortably, sometimes 6 if we got the right people on the boat.
Yeah.
And that's not an issue. We normally have a deckhand when we get over 5 people. We have someone helping. Just to
Definitely.
ensure baits are always being rigged and hooked and thrown properly. That everybody buttoning each other on the boat, running left and right. And
You get the customer service better and faster.
Exactly.
And nobody's waiting
and
on bait.
It's more time in the water.
Right.
You know, hooks in the water, baits in the water.
Yep.
No one's scrambling around. And
5-star service.
exactly. And at the end of the day, it's just a good, fun, comfortable, safe boat. It's a 96. The last year they really made them before Bayliner screwed them up, and it's a good boat when he does the old Robalos. But it's updated. It's a good old boat that's updated and
Where it needs to be.
lasts a lifetime. It's obviously at Galveston Yacht Basin with the other boats, and we book it, we go, and we're back and go do the next one. And it's just
Quick turnaround.
You
Good
book
turnaround.
it and we hook it.
There you go. You book it, we hook it. That's right. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's like we're talking about, it's springtime fishing, and it's not really matter about the boat, but some different winds start coming. It gets a little sketchy here and there. You got a good high gunnel safe boat, and we can assure your safety for y'all. And then, the boat is unsinkable. It is an encapsulated hull, which we're not going to do that. But at the end of the day, it's just a good, quiet, good boat. It's been a great jetty boat down here the past 4 years. Originally, it was a Matagorda the first, 6-7 years of its life. Did a lot of blue water fishing out of it, Matagorda. That's why we have the saddle fuel tanks in it. But it's just a good boat. It's a real good boat, and
Awesome.
customers are normally happy with it. You got a good stereo. And,
Yeah, get the music
good
going.
time.
So I get asked all the time, can we bring alcohol on the boat? What is your opinion on that?
You can bring alcohol on the boat. There's no glass. Beer, whatever you want to do. There's no glass, and just don't do anything stupid. Captain's going to watch you. Captain's trained to
Right.
make sure nothing's getting out of hand. And nobody's doing anything
Exactly.
stupid, which has never happened. Thank God.
Thank goodness, right?
We all know the results of alcohol in some situations. And the best thing is just have a good captain watching you. And sometimes you got to hold your hand, babysit a little bit.
Yeah.
Years ago, I had actually Navy SEAL on the boat. I say years ago. It was 3 Decembers ago. And they say, we're coming in. We're about to make the turn at the Coast Guard station. He started taking his clothes off. And I said, what are you doing? He goes, I'm jumping in. I said, no, you're not jumping in. At least wait till we make the turn.
He's being Ricky Bobby.
And I'm always jumping in, swimming, jumping off boats and whatever. But at the end of the day, I let him do it, just going slow. But he said every boat he ever gets on, being a Navy SEAL, I guess a tradition he does. He jumps off the boat, cold, hot, medium weather, didn't matter.
Did he jump?
Oh yeah, he went in, and it was cold. It was real cold. But he had a few cocktails, that probably influenced him to do that.
A little bit.
I let him do it. He didn't do anything stupid. We're just
Hanging out.
aisling around the corner. He did the same. We got him back in the boat, got a towel around him, and cleaned our fish. We got in and kept on rolling.
He's happy.
He's happy. That's what it's all about.
So it's all about happy, making memories, and having fun.
Exactly.
Learning something new.
Yep.
Exactly.
Not being a stick in the mud.
Are you going to be springtime fishing too, Schuyler, as well?
That is my plan.
Good.
That is my plan. What I was going to ask you is the kind of boat you have and what you're going out and doing in springtime, all of that. We went over your boat.
Yeah, so I run a 25 Haney Magnum, 2019. It's their newer hull design, sort of. They didn't really do much other than change out the stringers, and they went away with the wood stringers
Beautiful.
And I went to full fiberglass stringers.
As it
But
should
yeah,
be.
we're gonna be in the bay fishing tight on oysters. Going shallow, stuff like that. Fishing into some shallow water that you can't get to during the wintertime. Greens, Kronqua, stuff like that.
It's real low
Alligator
tide.
Lake, yeah, real low tide. Can't get in there.
That's a good thing with spring. Bring it back in. Be
Yeah.
a little bit more consistent.
Right, right.
A little bit warmer.
Yep. And then we're gonna be, obviously we're gonna go try to get those jetties too. Got a trolling motor coming and on the way, so that'll be much better. Instead of having to find shallow water to power pole.
That's a
in.
game
Exactly.
changer.
Yeah.
So that's going to be nice. Obviously, we have an anchor, but nobody likes throwing an anchor on a bay boat. That's not fun.
Nope.
So we're going to go try it. Try to figure it out and get to the jetties and go try to find some different fish, different areas. Springtime's fun. I mean, you never know what you're going to catch.
The springtime's really
springtime.
fun.
Springtime?
Yeah.
Springtime blues.
Yep.
There
You
you
can
go.
catch a Jack Crevalle. You never know.
Never know.
Anything can happen.
That's fun. You ever
Alright.
caught a Jack Crevalle on a 2500?
No.
Oh, you're in for a hoot. That's fun. Screaming.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, you're chasing with the boat.
Chasing with the boat.
Too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody's like,
blast.
"What's this guy doing?" You're way off the jetty, driving in circles like you're chasing a blue marlin.
Yeah, that's exactly
Fun.
right.
Good day.
Oh, yeah.
Still fun.
Super fun.
Doesn't have a bill on it, but still fun.
Right.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Inshore tuna.
Yeah.
Jetty
Inshore-
tunas.
Exactly.
Souped up jetty tunas.
Yep.
Kind of like our
man
wahoo
tuna.
souped up kingfisher racing stripes.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're basically yellowfin too. I mean, they got the big yellow fins.
I just wish they ate better, but maybe you'll eat them because you like gaff top so much.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll stick to shark bait.
There you
Oh.
go.
Wow.
Yeah, they can stay to shark bait. They're super bloody. You
Yeah.
ever cut one open? Mm-mm. Oh, they're super bloody. It's almost like cutting into a steak. Yeah.
What's that?
A Jack Crevalle.
So I caught one and I was using a saw to cut it in my driveway.
Yeah. Like a sawzall.
It was just running down, and some lady was walking her dog, and she is just breaking her neck to wonder
What you're doing.
what human am I carving up in my driveway? It was great.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
if it was October 30th, you're just preparing for Halloween, right?
Yeah.
So,
Exactly. This is my Halloween decoration.
Bottle it up.
yeah.
You use real blood instead of buying
Oh,
fake blood.
Yeah. Be
Exactly.
authentic.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
I gaffed one on the Goddard Hook a couple trips back offshore. Horse-eyed jack. It bled everywhere.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, that should be called the Big Grouper, wasn't it? As well.
Yeah, it was.
12-hour trip. Those boys from New York.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
fun.
Oh, I bet that
It was
cool.
his graduation party, wasn't it?
No, wedding.
Wedding party,
right.
bachelor party. That's
Yeah.
I
right.
bet that was a lot of fun.
It
Yeah, he was getting married, and I just got divorced, so, you know.
That
I guess it was a
surprise
double
bachelor
party.
It
double
happened.
parties. Come on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I have it right here. That was a surprise bachelor party, and then
Yeah, it was
they were going
surprise.
to Austin, and I didn't realize it was a surprise, so I kind of spilled the beans.
I think I did, too. Don't worry about that.
There it goes, right there. There's that big grouper.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep, that's it.
That was a good one. He got rough
Big
that
jack.
trip.
He got a big jack too.
Amberjack, yeah.
He got rough that trip. Remember how rough
Oh,
he
yeah.
got?
Rough that
That's
trip.
me,
We
gaffing.
didn't make it
too.
in until what? I think 9 o'clock at night or
It's a
something like that.
beautiful shot.
Yeah, it is.
Terrible gaff shot right in the gills. The
Don't
thing
worry.
bled everywhere.
Nobody knows but everybody now.
Everybody knows.
Now everybody knows.
Ruben, what are you holding there? It didn't look like you were holding much.
Was that? What do you mean? Was that?
Hey, you just got your hands out like you're holding something.
It blurs it out.
Jedi.
Yeah.
Oh,
360.
yeah.
Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank
It was
you.
fun. Thank you for having us on.
That's how we roll. How we roll. Looking forward to a good, safe season coming up.
Of course.
And we get through spring. Next thing it'll be summer, and
We're going to be out there.
we're gonna be gone. We're gonna be gone a lot. Thank God for Starlink.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can communicate with the world,
Yeah.
make sure everything's safe and good. You know?
Some good weather windows. We're gone.
Yep.
Gone.
We gone.
We're gone.
Snapper season. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm sure you are ready for snapper season. When's gaff top season start again?
Day after tomorrow.
Yesterday?
tomorrow.
Yesterday?
Day after tomorrow.
He
Big
actually just
deal.
ate some for lunch.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, ate one for lunch.
Well, I
yeah.
just had my Vienna sausages. I'm just as bad, but at least you can buy mine in a can.
Yeah.
I'd rather eat Vienna sauces at Gap Top.
Don't dish gaff top, man.
Well, I went to Honduras, and you know how they say here not to eat barracuda? Like, it's
Oh, yeah, it's
horrible.
big,
right?
Well, Honduras, we went out there. I mean,
The
caught a
mercury.
big one and ate it, and it wasn't
Yeah, it's
bad.
fine. They don't have all the mercury.
Yeah.
it's
So we're gonna
different.
catch. Y'all catch a gaff top. I'll eat them. If we catch barracuda, Schuyler's gonna eat them.
It's fine. With me.
If we catch a barracuda on the Goddard Hook, Marco's just he's gonna hate that.
We'll give her like 6 pounds of barrel fish. How long that lasts her too?
Yeah.
Do a little experiment on the boat.
Yep.
At least we got a good chef. He'll fix that, make it look pretty for you.
Maybe we should have her try a jack too. Ceviche jack.
Might as well.
Might as well. We're trying
Test it out.
everything. Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Chub. Let's try a chub.
I've been making people buy heads off of bait, so.
Manhead.
There you go.
Well, there's
Few,
a
like 4 or 5 people now. That's
Yeah.
there's a
I lie to them
folktale.
and tell them it's tradition.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
People are doing it now.
Well, there's a tradition. When you catch your first tuna, you're supposed to what? Eat the heart?
Not me. I went to sleep. Remember?
Yeah.
I said I'll be right back. I went upstairs and went to bed.
And then another
It
one
happens.
is taking the eyeballs out of them.
Swordfish. Eat the eyes out of a swordfish.
Yep.
Yep, that's a tradition. Blue marlin, you got to jump in the water with it. Or any billfish, you got to jump in the water.
Well, I thought it was grouper, right? You jump in the water with the big grouper.
So they can get
I think
you?
you just kill them all and figure it out later.
Yeah, figure it out later.
I'm joking.
I'll never
Yeah.
forget the 48-hour trip we were on. Dude caught a yellowfin tuna, and the tail was bitten off of it, and like just barely holding on. The guy's
he
name was
finished biting it off.
Brett. And he
Yeah, from
grabbed it,
Louisiana.
and ripped it off.
I remember that guy.
Big old bite out of it.
Yeah.
Brett was a trooper. He got tore up that night, but that was fun. That was a fun
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, he had a good time. Yeah, he was funny. He drove in the night before, slept in the parking lot.
Slept in the parking lot. Yeah,
was
we're all
ready.
sleeping on the boat, and
Yeah, if we would have known he was coming, we would let him in the boat.
yeah, hey, come on.
Come knock on the door.
He was
But that was
excited.
jellyfish night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he was cooler in the parking lot. He had to
Yeah.
have AC.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
boat
leave
wasn't that
super
bad.
early. All the jellyfish came in to get all the jellyfish out of the bottom.
I remember you waking
There's
up,
your-
all of us
there's your
up,
tuna
4
up
o'clock
there,
in the
Ruben.
morning. We're gonna go move the boat,
At
and
the
you went
top.
out at 4 o'clock in the morning in your skivvies, and we're doing donuts in the
Hey,
channel.
I was in boxers doing donuts in a 60-foot boat.
Donuts in the
Right
channel.
That's
Yep.
your first tuna, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that happy
He was so excited.
Abraham
He said,
Lincoln
you
guy.
got to eat a heart. And I laughed and said, I'll be right back. I want to sleep.
You're the one that told everybody
to
we had to
sleep.
eat the heart.
Well, of course. You have to eat it.
That's ridiculous.